poppin'? What's good? Oh my God, I'm so excited. The day is finally here, and I want to welcome you guys to the first episode, the first live stream episode of my show that I've created called the L.Y.T series. Now, that's an acronym, and it stands for Living Your Truth. And so basically the show is going to be about me talking with the Black men and women that are, I feel, you know, the movers and shakers, the dreamers, the doers, the innovators of the 21st century. They popping right now. And boys and girls, kings and queens, today is the day, and I am so excited to have my first guest with me. She was one of the warriors in the Black Panther, okay? So this is a big deal. So everybody please give a warm welcome to Miss Carrie Bernans. So welcome her to the show. How are you, Queen?
Thank you so much. I am great, Queen. You are just shining,
girl,
shining.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Yes. Girl, you couldn't tell me I wasn't a warrior walking down the street.
Look,
okay?
honey, I know. Look, you look like a warrior.
Thank you.
Queen.
Thank you. I'm real excited to get into just like your story and your journey of like how you got to be a part of the Black Panther. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, but first off, before we get into that, like, girl, how was your week? How was
My
your
week was
weekend?
amazing,
Like,
you know.
what are you doing?
I've been so busy.
I know.
Thank God. I'm really happy and been very blessed and just fortunate. I think, God, this week has went by so fast because there's been so much happening.
So much has been going on.
From like just, you know, being a regular actor, going on a lot of auditions. I've been auditioning for series leads, and then I've also been booked on a couple projects.
I see you, girl. Book, busy, and blessed.
Hey,
check you out.
Glory to glory. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my God, I love it. So, all right. I really I feel like I want to talk about a little bit of the background of like you before we get into the Black Panther, because I know the Black Panther is going to take up a large chunk of this show. Okay,
Yeah.
just because it's such a good movie. Like,
good
girl, no, but see, the thing about it is, it's not even the fact of like it's a Marvel movie. Like, that's like a nice undertone
Absolutely.
to the overall. Like, Ryan Coogler did an amazing job of just telling the story and painting the picture of us as a people.
Yeah.
And so that's something that like I really want to talk about. But first, I want to talk about you. Like, so I know, so you're from Virginia, right?
Yeah, I was born in Virginia.
Okay.
I was raised all across the East Coast.
Shout out to Richmond.
Yep, Virginia, D.C., Baltimore, New York. I also I lived in the South a bit. I stayed in North Carolina, Mississippi,
Damn, girl.
Tennessee, Detroit, everywhere.
Okay, where ain't you been?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been
question. Like, I mean,
I've been a lot of places. I think the reason
nomad.
Well, yeah, it was because my mom was a single parent, teenage mother. She was trying to figure out life, and at the time, she as she was figuring out life, I guess she was figuring it out with us, you know, with kids and stuff. She had just got a divorce from my father. She was a teenager when she was pregnant with me. Married my father that was 10 years older than her. We lived in Panama.
Okay.
Once they separated, then
What?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
it's complicated.
I was about to say, girl, because we're gonna be here all day just talking about your story.
I know.
Like,
No, my story is pretty crazy. I mean,
like, damn. Okay.
in and out of homelessness, in and out of sleeping on different people's couches, having our own places. It was a transition.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is that I came from a very broken, crazy background, but it doesn't matter where you come from, you can make it.
Exactly. See, let that be living proof to you that no matter where you come from, everybody, I feel like a lot of the stars, especially these days, they come from humble beginnings. Like, I mean, I won't go into details of who was who, but people have, you know, they slept in their cars before, you know, they got their big break, or they were homeless, or they were on drugs. Like, there's so many, like, different intricate stories of the people that you look up to today, the people that you think that they've made it, but everybody has a story.
Absolutely.
So always remember that, and don't think just because we out here in Hollywood that like everything is all good and like it's peaches and cream. Like, no, honey, like that's called smoke and mirrors. Okay, a lot of that. But we're not going to dwell on any of the stuff. I want to get into how you got out here to LA. So like, from that humble beginning, how did you get out here to the, LA, the city of dreams.
Yeah, absolutely. So from the humble beginning, went to college, ran track, got injured 2 years later, quit. I was still like international business studies and all this stuff. I got out of college doing a startup, but then people were like, and then I said I want to go chase my dreams because I was like doing acting at the time, some theater, but nothing like really big. I was like, I'm moving to LA. They were like, you need to get a real job. So I got convinced by people. People exist in this world, yeah. I know.
Who says that?
Who said?
Oh my God.
Your parents or your family or your friends or people that didn't go chase their dreams. I'm not being rude about it, but
no shade.
No shade at all.
You 9-to-5ers,
which I understand. I completely understand. Sometimes complacency is important for people, but I went the corporate world for 2 years. I was putting in 40 to 60 hours a week, outworking everybody. I wasn't. Every time I tried to get a position up or whatever, they were like, oh, you only been here for 7 months or 8 months or whatever. You're doing a great job. We'll pay you a good percentage more. But I couldn't go to a higher position. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to chase these dreams, my dreams. If I'm going to put in 40 to 60 hours a week, I want to do it with something that I love doing, that I'm passionate about, because then I can really make a dent in it,
You are passionate. Let me tell you, okay, y'all. I've known Carrie for a little minute, okay? So I met her before she was in Black Panther, and I'm going to tell you, so we met in acting class. And the thing that I remember about Carrie from the, day that I met her, the moment that I met her, we was in acting class, and there we were, running through scenes, and we had different scenes that we were doing with different people. There was this particular scene where she was playing like the little sister of one of the other actors, right? And so it gets to the point in the scene where it gets physical. Now, look at Carrie, okay? She's sitting up here. She's strong, but she's small but mighty, okay?
Yeah.
She messed around and was like, I told you to get off my brother or something like that. And just like orangutan leaps on the back of this other actor. But just whole, I was just like, yeah, this girl's crazy.
No.
She's crazy. But that's the thing about it is, though, when you have that kind of, audacity and that tenacity to do that type of stuff, even in acting class, it shows that you have that depth and that range to go there if you need to, which is how I feel like that's a part of your personality. That's who you are. And so that has allowed you to go into stunts and to go into these types of really active, athletic roles.
Yeah.
So and that's, girl, I still remember when you kicked me in my face.
Oh, God.
In stunt training.
I thought you were playing.
Girl.
I'm so sorry.
See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, she's crazy, y'all. She's crazy.
I mean, let's be real. If you're going to be an actor, you're going to have a little bit of craziness inside of you. Just saying.
A lot of it.
All right. A lot of it. I ain't going to lie. My man do think I'm a little crazy sometimes.
Little crazy. And we swirling over here, too. So how did that happen? Please explain to me, how you took a dip over in the chocolate full of vanilla pool. Because y'all been together for a little minute, right? 4 or 5 years, something like that.
Yeah, we've been together, 5 years, yeah. But girl, we went to, I went to college in Tennessee. He also did as well. He played basketball. I ran track. And a mutual friend connected us. We met actually right before school started, and he was foreign, and I didn't like foreign guys at the time.
Oh, he was foreign.
But you know
where he from?
Where he from?
Let me find out.
But I will say this. I mean, I
ones.
love all colors. I definitely like our chocolate men,
yes,
vanilla men, our wafer men. All of them. Look, I said wafer.
Yeah, I was like, wafer? Is that that's a color? Is that
I mean, maybe the Asians. I don't know. Everybody's
right. Okay.
But
a little wafer.
But yeah, I mean, my man, he is. I will tell you one thing. It's really, really great to have a support system while you're chasing your dreams too. I mean, he does pay for some stuff for me, not everything. He's an amazing guy, but more than anything, it's just having that communication, having that person to redo your 5th self-tape because you need to nail the self-tape, and to read those lines. Although he complains about him, I really do appreciate him because he did move 4 states with me. This is our 4th place, so he a ride or die.
Shout out to, yes, I'm about to say, you a ride or die, okay? Shout out to him. Also, shout out to Instagram and our Facebook. We are live right now, so if y'all have questions or comments while we're doing the show, let us know, okay? We're here to interact with you. But the moment that we have all been waiting for is to get into the Black Panther movie, okay? So the first thing, though, I want to talk about is the fact that you actually shaved your head to get the role for the Dora Milaje part. So, like, okay, tell me about, like, going through the casting process or, like, how you even got that role. Because I did see it on LA Casting, but I don't be on LA Casting like that girl, so...
Yeah, I didn't even know it was on LA Casting until after I got on set, and somebody said, one girl did get casted off of there. I think one or maybe two people. Yeah. But so this industry, I've been here for 2 years as of like a few days ago, and one of the things that I learned early on is that relationships are really important, and I've always done favors for people, did this and that here, there, and I've taken really small projects and I've taken big projects, and throughout the process, I've been going to a lot of classes, and someone who knew Ryan Coogler, in Black Panther, actually had told them my name, so I thought that they were finished with filming, actually.
Okay. And all right.
Okay. I was like, I thought it was finished with filming. I didn't have any, my hopes was to be on it at the beginning, but I was like, oh, okay, well, you know what, number 2, I'll be on that one. Then one day I got a call at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the production company called me and said, hey, Carrie, somebody referred you to Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther. They want you to come work on it. Are you interested in taking on a role? And I was like, and they were looking for someone that could do stunts and acting. And I was like, what? Like, oh my God. Yeah. I'm like 6 o'clock in the morning in LA. I'm so tired, but I'm like so excited. And then I'm like, is this real? And they're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. They said the only thing, I was like, do I need to audition or what do I have to do? And they were like, oh no, you're covered. You're fine. We just need to know if you're willing to shave your head bald. And I was like, what? I need to do what? Y'all can't do a ball cap? Huh?
Right. That's why I'm like, dude, I would have been like, y'all can't put on no little like cap or like the little skin thing. Y'all can't do that. So I really gotta like shave. So you really could, girl. When I saw you, I was like, girl, do you got cancer? What happened? Oh, girl, I'm sorry, knock on wood, y'all. But
it's not even funny.
That's not funny, but I did not know. I really didn't know.
I know, and I didn't even.
I was gonna give you a call, girl. Like, what's going on? Like, what's really happening?
Yeah, but. I mean, with any great things, what's that quote Martin Luther King says? Any great thing requires sacrifice, or maybe that's not MLK. It's someone
it's
important.
Somebody, girl.
But
you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. She said it wasn't Martin Luther. It was somebody. It was somebody.
It was worth it, though.
It was worth it. So okay, so I'm ready to get into the actual movie because I went to see it. This was the outfit that I had on.
You look, girl, y'all. And she let me
tell you, okay, Wakanda forever. Okay?
Right over left.
Right, and so it's right over left like this. It's like this. See, she's telling you how to do it right. Okay,
yeah, I know everybody.
So everybody, like, I know. Thank you for correcting me. Okay, so see. She's in character right now. So what I feel was so beautiful about the movie was, honestly, I didn't care that it was a Marvel comic movie. Like, that's great. Like, that's kind of like the underlying tone for it. What was so beautiful to me, and what I think Ryan Coogler did an amazing job with, was representing Black folks and telling our story in the way that it's supposed to be told,
Absolutely.
There were so many nuances, and there were so many, like, different facets to who we are, all displayed so beautifully together. Like, it was that display of our tenacity and our strength, but also our generosity and our kindness, but at the same time, our brokenness. And honestly, I want to get into who is your favorite character in Black Panther and why?
Girl,
come on now.
No, I mean, I'm being really real that it's so difficult to choose. I mean, like, I've told people before, it's like me choosing my favorite person at the dinner table during Thanksgiving when your entire family is there. Like, you want to get beat up? Nah. Or do you want to...
real aggressive in your family, girl. Beat people ass over. Like, who's your favorite?
No, just kidding. But seriously, I mean, I love everybody. And I really enjoy working with everybody. Everybody is so unique. Like, from Michael B. Jordan, like, is amazing. To Chadwick, Black Panther.
Michael.
Winston is amazing. Lupita was awesome. Florence was great. Every Dora Milaje I worked with, from one of my best friends, Denisha, I got to work with, from Keisha, Janisha, look, all the black girls.
All the Ishas were covered in this movie. All the Ishas
my
look
Isha,
great.
look, for real, there's a lot of Ishas in this.
That's like a real thing in like black culture. Like Isha, if you don't have a friend with one Isha at the end of her name, then
I think I got like
I don't
10
know.
of them.
I was about to say you probably do. I know I got at least a couple. I got a couple Ishas in my life. You need an Isha, okay? Yeah. It's where Bye Felicia came from.
Bye Felicia.
Right, literally. But so you don't have a favorite?
No, because I mean, God, Letitia, oh my God, technology, everybody did so good. And they were all so unique.
Yeah, and I love, that was another thing that I loved was seeing, like, that technological aspect and showing, like, black people in the positive light of saying, like, you know, we are the epicenter of everything. And when we're able to put that on display, like, I'm just really excited to see the creativity that's going to come out of this. Because I don't know if you saw, I wish I had a picture of those little kids that were dressed. Did you see the photo of the little kids that were dressed up impersonating characters of the Black Panther movie?
I think I saw a few. I mean, I posted one on my Instagram.
It's a couple going on. But even see things like that, like sparking that kind of creativity of the little babies.
That's why I did it. That's why I did it. When I said I wanted to shave the roll, I had to shave my head. I told them, give me a few hours to think about it. And then I talked to Mentor, and he was like, your hair
that's
black,
all you needed was a few hours.
I know, which is horrible, right?
Okay.
But, I mean, it took a moment to process. I get what you're saying.
I'm like, a few hours.
This is the thing, because, girl, they could have gave that role to anybody.
That's
true.
But
at the same time,
one of my other friends, they called her to do the role, and she didn't book it, or she, like, didn't do it because she had to shave her head.
Yeah, wow.
And now she's smacking herself. She's kicking herself every day.
Yeah, well, I know.
Girl, missing out on them.
See, but that's why we had to do it. We had to do it for those girls, because, see, girls, us as women, we deal with so much beauty with our hair, with our physical looks, with our makeup, with this and that. But we are just as beautiful bald, or just as beautiful with no hair, or just as beautiful with long hair, whatever the case may be. And it's about finding the confidence from the inside versus just like looking at the outward appearance. And I think now to see young girls dressed like us, see young girls pull their hair back and be brave about wearing their head forward, you know, because so many people cover up their face with their heads and all of that.
Girl,
you know,
you see me, I got all this damn hair.
You look
on my
amazing.
Head.
Yes,
thank
mommy.
you. Okay, so you don't got no favorite character. That's fine.
Who's your favorite?
So my favorite, surprisingly, is Killmonger. Now. It's not just because it's Michael B. Jordan. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael. No, but what I loved about Killmonger is the fact that I saw myself in him.
Yeah.
And the reason that I saw myself in him was because I feel like Ryan Coogler did a fantastic job of showing manifestation and a physical representation of what can happen or what happens to black people when we are disconnected from the source. Catch that. I'm only giving you one gem tonight, okay? Catch that gem. Now, again, I will say that again. Killmonger is a manifestation and a physical representation of the black person that is not connected to source anymore. Absolutely. What happens when you're not connected to source? You become angry. You become confused. You feel abandoned. You feel lost. Those are all the things that Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger, was feeling when he made his way back to Wakanda. What happens when you feel those things for so long and you have to internalize them and you have to survive on your own? What you lash out, you're aggressive, you're angry, you're violent. So I don't feel that Killmonger became that person because that's who he wanted to be, but because he was disconnected from the source. And Wakanda, like you see in the movie, I don't want to give it away, but you'll see why he's that way. Yeah. It's not because he wanted to be.
Yeah, absolutely. You've said so much in that. I mean, I felt the same exact way. And no, that was good. No, seriously,
I've been waiting.
And you know what? Also, Killmonger did, and just Ryan Coogler and all the writers behind it as a whole was that, like, you have Black Panther Chadwick from Africa, Wakanda. Yeah. And you have Michael B. from Brooklyn.
And I love that. Yes. And then you have different juxtapositions too.
The different intake, Africans, or people in general on their view of how they look at America. And then, why would we share our stuff with you?
Thank you.
And then with Michael B. saying, you forgot about us, but it's really that he also didn't understand his culture either because he was so removed from it.
Exactly.
So it was like this difference between people want to say, oh yeah, I'm African American, but I'm not African.
Right.
Or I don't want to claim Africa because I ain't never been to Africa. Africa never gave about me or whatever,
Exactly.
And it was so much of that. But it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. And I was so appreciative of the way that the story was told because I just saw so much of myself in the movie itself because I have often felt that same way. And for me, the Black Panther movie was more than just a movie. It symbolizes a cultural movement and us trying to come back to our roots and us trying to be proud of ourselves. For me wearing this getup was not just so that I could dress up and look crazy. No, this is how I feel on the inside every single day.
Yeah.
So it was, and I try not to get emotional about it, but it was giving me the opportunity to show how I feel on the inside, on the outside.
Yeah.
So it was a beautiful experience for me to be able to put this outfit on and walk down the street to the El Capitan and have people telling me, Wakanda forever and you look amazing. And I felt like a queen in that moment. So I have to say thank you to Black Panther for giving me that moment because you have made me a part of your story. Yeah. And I think that that's beautiful.
It is.
And and that just brings me to the next thing that I wanted to talk about was the beauty of seeing so many beautiful, strong, fierce Black women, honey. Ooh! I loved it. Because now it's that thing of you get to see so many little girls, little Black girls and little Black boys that have a real representation of I can be anything that I want to be.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And that was more so for me. Don't go see the movie because of the hype around it. Go see the movie for the culture. Mm-hmm. Because it's more so about the cultural aspect about it and less about the Marvel comic book part of it. It's great that it's breaking records, but I'm more so concerned with forget the comic book part of it. Honey, did you get the message? Did you catch all the symbolism within the movie? Yeah,
absolutely.
It's the movie, the graphics and everything's great. The storyline is cool, but girl, I'm a writer, so I'm here for that symbolism. I'm here for that, figurative and literal interpretation of actual qualities that were put into the movie.
Absolutely, I am as well.
I really had to get that off my chest. Girl.
No, that was good. No, I love it. I love it.
Oh my goodness. No, so now I kind of want to get into what are your overall thoughts and feelings about the movie? You've been a part of it. You see what it's doing in the world, that it's breaking records and it's breaking numbers. So how does that make you feel? Or what are your thoughts about being a part of such a historical moment?
I think it's amazing. It's fascinating. I'm very honored to even have been a Dora Milaje, within the Black Panther movement. And for me, I was watching, superhero movies when I was a young girl. I watched a lot of TV shows, and there wasn't always Black representation in every show. We knew that, not as a kid, So one of the things I looked forward to was that role model or somebody I aspired to be. And most of the time that was a celebrity or that was a person that was an actress. So by me being in Black Panther, girls have wrote me, personally, or people their parents have called me on the phone and the kid would talk to me and say, thank you for giving me somebody to look up to.
Yes.
So it was something that was bigger than me, and
that's amazing.
Now we have all these little Black young kids, like you said, they were dressing up and stuff. This was the first movie of its kind to represent something that was greater than drug dealers or strippers or slaves or any of those things, that show Black people in the light of kings, queens, warriors,
just
scientists.
Strong.
Exactly. That they could be leaders,
we can be leaders.
Yeah.
And yes. And like, we can be leaders and we don't have to be like ruthless. Like, we can be kind, generous. Like,
we can make jokes and have fun.
We can make jokes. We can have fun. Like, exactly. So I'm grateful for the movie because, like I said, I feel like it's ushering in like a new era for Blackness.
Absolutely.
And that is a beautiful thing to see. I mean, honey, if I could wear this down the street every day, I surely would.
Yeah, making people unapologetically feel it's okay to be black. You don't have to bleach your skin either. Honey. You don't have to do any of that. You know, you can embrace your skin. You can embrace your hair. You can embrace all of that. And I think that's what I feel like the film is bringing in. People are now embracing their culture when they were afraid that what their people or their neighbors or other employees at their company would say. Like now, baby is out. And you know what? Breaking records also, I know you said it didn't matter.
Yeah,
I think it does matter. Because let's be real. I mean, Hollywood is still mostly white.
Still very vanilla.
But it's not that
every day.
I love white people. I love black people, all of them, you know. But my point being is like, if the money don't make sense.
Oh my God, listen, no. When they had that one white actor in a movie, though, like, I'm sorry, I was just like, what?
Oh, in Wakanda?
Yes. But it was a thing about it. I feel like it was mixed reviews on having the white actor or person in the movie come to Wakanda, because it was like, whenever white people come in anything, I'm sorry, they fuck it up. I'm sorry, that's just what happens. So we was afraid, like, throughout the storyline, that he was going to come in and he was just going to see all the, I can't say what it is, but he was going to see the energy source and he was just going to take that shit. Yeah. Or he was going to bring somebody in and, like, completely destroy Africa. Like, he was going to destroy Wakanda. So he doesn't
got the vibranium. He doesn't got the codes. He can't look.
Exactly. I'm like, how the hell he get here?
He can't even make it into Wakanda if he tried. But
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how the hell he get here? I don't care if he took listen. I want to give the way. So I want to actually talk to our followers. If there's anybody that's on, like, if y'all are asking, you have questions, or you guys are making comments, or you want to call in, please feel free, because we want to talk to you. What's going on, D? Like, is anybody even said anything? Not a word, no peeps. Y'all are just not supportive. Y'all are just not helpful. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm going to let some people have asked me, are you guys on yet?
Oh, really? Girl, yeah. I thought, it's better. It would have been better if we went live on her thing, because she's got, all the followers.
Okay. We should have went live together. We still can.
So we're definitely, we're going to go live on Carrie's thing as well. So, like I said, if you guys have questions, make sure that you call in or you write something below. Let us know, because we really would like to talk to you guys.
Yeah. Do you want to go live now together?
Yeah. Let's go ahead, do it. Go live. And I think she's requesting me. Again? So I think one of us has to request the other person to go live.
Okay.
But yeah. So I want to talk about, while we're waiting on callers and questions and all of that, I want to talk about if you have any exciting, projects that you're a part of, that you're working on. Because, girl, you on set, every day. Okay?
Thank you. Yeah, I am. I just want to try to invite you right quick to go live with.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. So everybody's inviting everybody right now.
Oh, you're inviting me? Okay. So should I get off of it?
No, I would say stay on. And if you're trying
we have 9, 10, 11 people.
Okay, people is on, girl.
I just don't know how to.
That's okay. And if you can't get it.
Put your Instagram in there for me,
okay.
Please.
I will put it in there. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be a part of the show. Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm not popping up. But we definitely don't want any dead space. But, well, maybe you're not following me.
Oh, I follow you.
Well, then, shoot. I don't know why I'm not popping up.
Right. Here, let me see.
Girl, I don't know. I might have to find you. So D, if you can click on, what is the thing that you click on?
We'll go back live in just a minute.
Yeah, so what it is if you can find Carrie on Instagram, that would be ideal, so that we can. But anyway, girl, let's talk about what you have going on as far as the new projects that you're working on. And if we can't get it to
I
work...
just saw this for the first time. I didn't even see this.
Oh, you did? I know. You were driving here, I think, whenever I had put up the post. But what's popping in? I saw you were with, like, what was it? Who was it? Puma or Reebok or somebody that you're, like, working with? Or, like, what?
Oh, it's a Puma thing. I know what's going on. You have to, like, in her live thing, and then I have to go live. And then when I give you guys an invite, then you can accept it.
Got it.
So cool. We have a personal call? We have a caller.
We have a caller? Yes! Okay. Well, hello.
Hi.
Who's on the line?
Hello.
Who's this?
This is Mrs. Carter.
Oh, hey, Mom.
Mom.
Oh, my God. I love my mom is supportive. See, this is why I love my mom, because she's so supportive. Thank you, Mom, for being our first caller.
Yes.
So, what do you have any like questions, or do you have like any comments? And because I know you haven't seen the movie yet, you're supposed to be going tonight?
I have not seen the movie yet. I'm dying to see it though. I've been getting good reviews. Probably hearing about it.
Yeah. So then, what are your like? Do you have any questions? Any comments? Like, you here, girl? Talk to us.
Yes, I do have a question. I'm very impressed by your guest speaker on here today. And what I want to know is, how does she get started? And for young black girls out there that want to get started in the industry, how do you go about doing it? What advice can she give?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
I think... Oh, the feedback on the thing.
Oh, it's the feedback. I think if you come take Carrie's... Because I think that's what it is. It's too close to the other mics.
Okay, here you go. Hey, y'all.
We real ratchet up in here, y'all. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together.
That's a great question, Mrs. Carter. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
So for a young black girl or a young girl, no matter what color you are, if you want to get started in this industry, I think the first thing you have to do is first commit to in your mind that you really, really want to do it. And then... I would say, it's a process. Depending on where you're at, there's obviously smaller markets, and there's big markets like L.A., New York, Atlanta are the big markets right now. But I would say you need headshots. You need to get into some type of acting class, into some type of theater. I would not recommend like John Casablanca or any of those agencies or places that would charge you, $2, $3, $4, $5, $10,000 to get started, because I don't believe in that. I believe that, starting with a good headshot, getting into acting class and gaining experience, and then getting onto sites like Actors Access.
LA Casting.
LA Casting if you're in LA.
Yeah,
or getting with
Frontier.
Casting Frontier if you're in LA. Or going to a talent agency that is union, like SAG-AFTRA agency, or some type of talent agency that's willing to work with you. Usually they take 10 to 20%, just the FYI for anybody else that's listening out there, because I know a lot of people say, they want to do 50%. I'm like, no, run far away from them as fast as you can. So really just about that, and then just start doing your research. The websites, internet is so vital. Girl. Get on and Google search things.
Uncle Google is everything.
Uncle Google.
I'm going to just tell you right now.
But those are the main things I would say. Obviously, being in a bigger market, you do have a fair advantage, but you're also competing against a lot of people. So it could be very difficult when you're in this journey, as Tiana knows, that you'll get a lot of rejection too.
Yes.
So you have to be willing to take that rejection that you're going to get and use it to build you up and to say, well, maybe this opportunity isn't right for me, but another one will come along that is,
I can definitely say that it's one of those things of what's meant for you is for you, and it's not going to pass you by. Right now, I'm doing a lot of auditions. I make it to a lot of callbacks, but I haven't booked any gigs as of right now yet. But I know what it feels like to book those bigger roles, because I've had national campaigns and global campaigns and all of that. So it's really about what the casting director or what the agency is looking for. 100% of the time, when they pick you, it has nothing to do with what you have done. Most of the time, it's you have the look that they're going for. Yeah. So you could have been a horrible actor, and I have seen people get booked just because they have the look. So don't give up on yourself, and keep pushing and keep going and keep perfecting your craft. And if you don't feel like Hollywood is willing to give you a chance, honey, make your own way. You got an iPhone, you got a camera, don't you? So nowadays you can make your own YouTube, you can make your own series, and that's when they'll notice you and be like, damn, like, we want to work with you. So do your own thing, okay? Be your own person.
Yeah, during your process, like she said, just be creative. Yeah,
trust the process.
Yep, keep creating. Oh, and also, trust the process, but faith without works is dead. So if you're not moving and you're not doing stuff, then, that's a big deal too.
That's definitely a big deal. Thank you, Mom, for calling in. You're so cute. I love that you called me. All right, Mom. So we're going to get off the phone with you. If we have any more callers or if we have any more people that have any questions on our live feeds or anything like that, definitely give us a buzz, give us a shout. So, Carrie, what's going on in your world? Like, what are you doing right now that you're excited about? Or, like, do you feel like Black Panther has opened up a lot of doors or avenues for you?
Yeah, I think a couple things. Obviously, Black Panther definitely opened up some doors, and I think just like having a new hair look, like being short, bald, definitely has done a lot for me. But I mean, I've been auditioning like crazy. I've been filming stuff as well. I did like this project where I was an astronaut. I can't release the name right now, but it was really cool.
That's
it was
cool.
So amazing, you know. And I've been doing a lot of stunt stuff. I got to work on the show This Is Us recently, which
I've heard of that show.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it though.
More details soon. So I am excited. I got to do some stunts and acting in a show called Luke Cage, which will be on season 2.
What is it, season 2?
Episode 7. So I love Chio, the creator of it, in case he is on his live feed.
He's like, hey.
Hi, Chio. Thanks, Chris Naylor. Thank you, Matt Mullins. I've been just, like, really preparing myself. Like, one day I aspire to be, and I know I can be the next Black girl James Bond, and it's really about, like, pushing myself to the limit. So I'm always training in action, acrobatics, stunts, martial arts 3 days a week, and I'm also training in class in the studio from, scene study to just about every part of acting. I believe that if you know your craft and you're ready, then you'll never have to get ready. And I believe...
Yes, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Absolutely.
That's the motto. Okay.
Yep. And I'm on hold for some big projects right now. So...
Are you?
Yes. God willing, which I believe, everything has happened kind of just like unexpected, but at the same time, I knew something big was going to come. So that's how I feel right now.
Yeah, that's good. Well, that's really, I think, what it is also. Is just like, even while you're working, knowing that something is coming. And that's why you work as hard as you do. Because that's the way, that I feel with everything that I'm doing. Like, I'm working hard and I'm doing all of these things because I feel it. Like, I know that something big is coming.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps pushing me forward and keeps me, thinking of ideas and all of the things that I have going on. So, Carrie, how can we keep in touch with you?
Keep in touch. I like the way you did that.
Yeah, how can we keep in touch with you?
Well, I'm very active on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So I would say find me, follow me at Carrie Bernans, which is CarrieBernans.
It's Bernans. I said it
Carrie
wrong.
Bernans. Yes.
My bad. I said it real like black, like Carrie Bernans. Like,
oh no, it's okay. But a lot of people say it. Okay. I don't care how people say it. Just as long as you don't chop it up too bad.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah,
and that's all of your.
Yeah, follow me. Carrie Bernans on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you got a question, it may take me a week to respond, but I will respond.
Oh Lord, child, you got that many messages right now?
Oh yeah, girl, Black Panther. I have.
Damn, girl. Listen, like. Get with her.
And the other thing too is when I am focused on my craft, I sometimes I put it down on my social media. I have someone else that runs my social media some of the time.
Yeah.
And I completely focus on the script that's before me, or I completely focus on training. Like I would say that's one of the tips or advice I would give to people is that when you are going out to do your creative whatever, your talent, your acting, or stunts, really put that focus and energy and time into it. Put away everything else and just like...
I was just about to ask you. So, again, we're going back to the reason that I'm doing this show is for living your truth. And I want to know if you feel like you're living your truth right now or in your journey and on your process to success. How have you stayed true to yourself? Like, what advice can you give to those people that are looking for themselves or they're searching for themselves?
Yeah, I think that's a really great question because I remember my first year here out in LA, and I had some people, really big directors and really big agents that was like, hey, baby girl, you so fine, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you have sex with me or if you do something with me.
Oh, girl, they tried to Harvey Weinstein.
Yes, okay. That I can get somewhere or get to the top or blah, blah, blah. They can help blow me up. But I'm really thankful that I decided to stay true to myself, true to my craft. And I was like, no. Was I hurt and bothered because we had a long conversation that I thought was a very genuine thing at a restaurant or at a Starbucks or whatever the case may be, that they genuinely wanted to help me, but then to tell me that if I wasn't willing to do this, that I would not get anywhere? Exactly. Well, I'm like, booyah in your face right now because just stay true to yourself. Just
Black girl magic.
Yes,
all right
you just never know. I mean, well, I'm not going to say you never know. When you stay true to yourself, then you know one thing for sure is that you don't compromise your values. You don't compromise things that make you you. And then wherever you go, wherever the universe or God or the path takes you on, you're going to be happy when you get there and you won't regret what made you get there. So you want to remember that and to just know that people are going to
catch that gem, by the way. Those are the only 2 gems that we're going to give you for this show. Just saying. Just saying.
But seriously, you just keep going and know that one thing for sure that has helped me is that people fall in love with you, yourself, your personality, and you not being fake in this entire Los Angeles where a lot of things are fake.
Girl, so many. And that's the thing about it is like out here, it's harder. It's even harder to stay true to yourself because you have so many different things and lifestyles pulling you in different directions that keeping true to your compass and staying true to who you are can be that much harder. Yeah. So don't think that when you come out here, because that's another thing, that when people come out here, they're like, oh, I'm going to do this one thing and then I'm going to blow up and I'm going to have this and I'm going to have that and like I'm going to like... That's not what happens, honey. I've been out here for 6 years grinding, hustling, working hard. And I will say now that I have found myself and I know who I am, it has been easier because I know where it is that I'm going and I know what path that I want to take, and because it's true to who I am. So you have to really also sit back and take that time to work on yourself.
Absolutely.
Learn yourself. What's that? I don't know who that famous quote either, but know thyself.
Know thyself.
That's the most important thing. Once you do that, things start to fall into place.
Absolutely. And I'm starting a new brand called Ignore the Noise.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find some.
I know.
You out here ignoring noise.
No, it's going to be called Ignore the Noise. So nobody on my Instagram stole my idol. No, I'm just kidding. Or hers. No, I'm playing. But no, for real, the thing is, like you said, when you get out here in LA, it does get really like a lot of distractions, and it's going to be a lot of distractions no matter what career you take, you know?
Right.
But and people are going to tell you can't do it, or you're not good enough, or you're going to get 100 rejections, and you're going to get 100 no's, and people are going to be like, why are you still out here 6 years later? You know, you're not on a big movie, or you're not on this, or you're not on that, you know? But guess what? People tell me the same exact thing, and baby, I'm here, and I just finished Black Panther. Exactly. I did Luke Cage. I did This Is Us. I did all this stuff. So if I can do it, I know damn sure you can do it too.
Right. You have so much personality. Like, I just can't.
Yes,
okay. So before Carrie gets out of here, we're going to play a little game.
Let's go.
So there's this game that my friend got me for my birthday that literally came like 4 months late. Shout out to James. I still love you anyway because it wasn't your fault. But it's this game by Derek Jackson called Mentally Stimulate Me. Okay. So the object is the version that we're going to play is called Thou Shalt Judge. Okay. So I'm going to give you 4 cards. They're going to be multiple choice, A, B, C, and D. You know, nothing fancy. We not, reinventing the wheel here.
Okay, cool.
So you're going to take these, and I'm going to take my cards. And what is going to happen is we are going to try and guess each other's answer to the question. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you these cards, and I just want you to pick 3. Okay. We're going to play 3 rounds. It's going to be best of 3. Depends on if you win. Maybe I have a prize for you. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. So don't look at them. Don't look at them because I'm going to read them.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to read them. Okay. So you ready?
Yes.
Round 1. I'm excited about this. Okay. So, your ex started some nasty rumors about you. Mm-hmm. You just drove by and saw his dog off the leash running down the road. What are you doing? This is a really interesting question. Yeah. Okay. A, you calling your ex to let them know. B, nothing. C, returning the dog to your ex. Or D, calling the dog pound to come get the dog. Oh my God.
Get that dog. Take that dog. He don't need that dog.
Oh my God. See, now, I didn't know that that's how she felt. I didn't know if I was going to pick that answer for her.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
She already gave me the answer, so technically I already have a point. Oh. But now you have to guess, what do you think that I would choose? And y'all, I want to know what you think that I would choose or what Carrie would choose for these answers, okay?
Yeah.
So, do you think I would choose A, B, C, or D? So, would I call my ex to let them know? Would I, B, do nothing? C, return the dog to my ex? Or D, call the dog pound to come and get the dog?
I think you would do.
Let's see.
All right, I got mine.
Okay. What do you think I would do?
B.
I would
You would call your ex?
I would call him because,
that's
like,
awesome.
All right, so me and him did not have, like, a really bad breakup to where, like, I hate his guts or anything. He's actually, like, really nice and really sweet. It's just that, you know, sometimes good people ain't meant for each other.
But he spreaded rumors about you.
Oh, he did? Oh, I forgot about that part. But he would never do that, though. So,
well, he already did, according to the answer.
Oh, you're right. I would still call him, though. I'll probably call him and curse him out, though. If it was, I would tell him about his dog, but then I'll be like, you better stop talking. If I come over there. Like,
you're a really nice girl.
I am. I'm so nice. You have no idea. Okay, so we're going to omit that one because you already told me your answer. So technically, I shouldn't get a point. So we're going to move on. Okay. Round 2.
Round 2.
All right. So, do leggings on a woman qualify as pants? A, yes. B, no. C, only to the gym. Or D, it depends. Oh my God, this is such an easy question.
I know, right?
Like, what? Who's? Come on now. All right, I feel like this one we're going to have to turn our answer over at the same time.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. What? It depends.
I think it depends.
Oh my God! I think no. Always. Yes.
No, I think.
Okay, so why do you think that?
It depends because some women are like, what can I say? No, some women have like see-through leggings. You know,
I didn't even think about that.
Sometimes you see all their body parts, all their, kitty cats be showing.
They snatch
booty,
as
nipples.
one of my guests refers to it as their hoochie pappy. The snatches out. Okay, so I feel like I was going. So I don't think either of us gets a point because no, we're so bad at this. Like, oh my God. Okay. All right, this one then is for all the marbles. Okay, I have to guess what what your answer is, and you have to guess mine. Okay, so final round. Okay. Bae sees your ex slandering you and wants to go settle things face to face. So he asks you for their address. Do you give it to him? A, no, it's not worth it. B, yes, and you're going with him. C, no, you'll settle it yourself. Or D, yes, your ex has it coming. Okay, so think about this. So I have to guess this as if I were you. This is hard. Oh my God. Okay. Well, you crazy. So I feel like you would choose B.
That I would go with my ex?
Yes, I feel like you would go with your ex.
I chose A for you.
You did?
Yeah.
You chose A for me.
What do you think?
You're right. I'm in a very namaste place
very peaceful. No, I actually...
What would you do?
Actually, I would do A as well. I mean,
really?
Yeah, only because I'm at the point in my life that I don't need to go confront anybody. Like, I forgive people in my mind. I let that go. And I don't have time, energy, or stuff to waste on people for...
Namaste.
You know, namaste. I don't got time or energy to waste on people, arguing with them, whatever. If you don't agree with me, then okay, that's fine. Let's keep it moving,
keep it pushing. Exactly.
Unless you coming for me, then I'm going to, come for you back if it's too crazy.
Okay, Kenya.
Don't come for me.
Don't come for us unless we send for you.
I can't even do my clap, but you get it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so before we get out of here,
God, you look so gorgeous, by the way. You guys, she looks amazing.
I'm so excited to have you here.
You look amazing.
So I wanted to let you guys know that my Black Girl Magic visual poem, I'm done with the editing finally. So it is coming out this week. It will be on my website, and I'm also going to drop it on Instagram. Another thing I would like to know, which I'll be taking a poll on my Instagram, because like y'all are really good. My followers are real participatory. They are always answering my polls. So thank you. But I am going to give you an option of who I have on the show the next time that we're here. So I'm thinking what I'd like to do with the show is I'm going to do 1 week I'm going to have a live guest, and then the next week it's going to be a pre-recorded episode. So this is going to be like a bi-weekly thing, depending on how you guys feel about it, how, if y'all start tuning in and calling and being participants, then maybe I'll do it every week. But until then, we gonna see. I don't know yet. But, girl, I'm saying, like, we can't be live if ain't nobody gonna be calling in now. Come on. Like, y'all, ain't nobody got time for this. But no. So, I'm also trying to figure out.
You should say the number again as well.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even. You know what? Maybe that's why y'all not calling in, because I didn't say the number. So, you know what? Notes for next time. Mm-hmm. Notes for next time. But what it is I'm also trying to figure out is this a good time slot? I mean, it's NBA All-Star Weekend right now, so I don't really know if this was the best time to do this with everybody in LA, because, they out and about. But let me know if you like this Sunday 6 to 7 time slot, because if you do, then I will make it a permanent thing. If not, I'll see about moving to a different time slot that might work a little bit better for you guys. Like, I was thinking maybe Wednesdays, but that would be later. So it'll be like 9 o'clock, 9:30, something like that. I have to ask Poetess and see actually what time slots are available. But I mean, that's, that wraps up our show, you guys. I mean, Carrie, thank you so much for being my first guest. Y'all go see the Black Panther, okay? I'm telling you, it's good, yo. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Is that, like, really how they sing it? Like, they just do it like that?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Or sometimes it's like, Wakanda forever.
Okay.
Wakanda like forever, my brother.
And I'm just gonna say for my Instagram followers, some of y'all know Zimbabwe might make an appearance on the show. Ooh. So she is a character that I have created that I've been playing around with that a lot of my followers like. So y'all stay tuned. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. And remember, y'all, always be lit. Okay.